interaction with you. Of course, a lot of tributes, a lot of condolence messages and tweets coming in from across political spectrums. Prime Minister Modi has also made a tweet. He said that he's deeply saddened by the demise of Sheila Dikshit ji. Blessed with a warm and affable personality, she made a noteworthy contribution to Delhi's development. Condolences to her family and supporters. Of course, Delhi Chief Minister also tweeted, I earlier read it out to you. He said that just now got to know about the extremely terrible news about the passing away of Mrs. Sheila Dikshit ji. It's a huge loss for Delhi and her contribution will always be remembered. My heartfelt condolences to her family members. May her soul rest in peace. Now, President of India, Ramnath Kovind, has also tweeted. He said, sad to hear the passing of Srimati Sheila Dikshit, former Chief Minister of Delhi and a senior political figure. Her term in office was a period of momentous transformation for the capital, for which she will be remembered. Condolences to her family and associates. Now, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has also tweeted condolences, saying that the passing away of former Chief Minister of Delhi, Srimati Sheila Dikshit, is deeply saddening. She was a tall Congress leader, known for her nature. And my colleague Srinivasan Jain now joins us on the phone line. Srinivasan, so of course a huge loss for Delhi. She was the longest serving Chief Minister. She changed the face of Delhi, but not only for Delhi, not only for the Congress, for the entire nation.
Yes, it is. It's an extremely unfortunate development. Sheila Dikshit, she was 81, which in some ways, of course, would suggest that it is a life fully led, but at the same time, there was no indication that Ms. Dikshit was in any sense ailing, or at least to the extent that it seemed critical. So I think that's why the news has come as somewhat of a surprise. If we recall, she was fairly active recently politically when those negotiations were going on during the Lok Sabha elections over whether the Congress should ally with the Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi. She was, of course, someone who was opposed to that, but she was very much part of those conversations and was otherwise also politically quite active. So, and she was herself a candidate in these elections. So to that extent, Ms. Dikshit, despite her age, was someone who was pretty much out there, and hence, as I said, the surprising news that she was, that there was obviously some sort of ailment or something there which we weren't aware of. As for her legislative suspension, yes. I mean, I think at a time when the Congress is struggling to sort of rebuild itself, at a time when it appears that the Congress has a shortfall of what can be called mass leaders, Ms. Dikshit was one of the rare exceptions. She was someone who governed Delhi successive times as the Chief Minister. She carved out her own identity. She wasn't always under the shadow of the Gandhi family. And in a sense, when one talks about Chief Ministers across this country and the quote-unquote models on the basis of which they become national players, like Narendra Modi with the Gujarat model or Chandrababu Naidu with the Andhra model, Ms. Dikshit could have also claimed to be the architect of a Delhi model of governance, where she did take steps to try and improve certain aspects of the condition of living in the city. And of course, as with any Chief Minister, any leader, there's a mixed record. There'll be those who criticize the performance as well. But I think the fact that she was elected by the people of Delhi to successive terms suggested that she did have both a popular touch and a somewhat deft sense of how to handle a large and complex city as Delhi.
Right.
So I think there will be multiple levels at which someone like Ms. Dikshit will be missed.
Right, Srinivasan, thanks so much. Now, Congress leader Virappa Moily also joins us on the phone line right now. Thanks very much, Mr. Moily, for joining us at this point. But of course, a sad moment for the Congress and the entire nation. But would you like to share any personal experiences that you have had with Sheila Dikshit in the past few years?
Yeah. I had the privilege of knowing Sheila Dikshit since last, particularly 4.5 decades. She was here in Bangalore in the Rajbhavan when her father-in-law, Umashankar Dikshit, was the governor. And she was quite humane and very popular. And, she made the Raj Bhavan as the most popular center and her services were great. And we are all been, definitely she acknowledged some of us, and she nurtured some of our leadership. And, when she had gone back to Delhi, her services to the party and also to the nation is unprecedented.